This is eZeLiving.com.
Hey everyone, welcome to eZeLiving.com. We've just come off a week of amazing cars, events at the Dubai International Motor Show. It was absolutely fantastic, and while we were there, we obviously got invited to some of the press events that were happening, and the one was the announcement between Al Habtoor Motors, General Tyres, and the creation of a new service center called Speedfit.
That's right, because if there's anything that's important in your life, it's tires.
Not the sexiest subject.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be on the top 20 things to buy on a daily, weekly basis.
No.
I mean, it's not going to be on your grocery list, but it is a product where your life depends on it.
Definitely.
Because we don't really take the time to think about it. We don't step back for a second and say, look, this vehicle, this heavy machinery that we're driving, it's got an engine, and you know, we're comfortable on the seats and driving with hydraulic steering system, is moving at 120, 130, 140 kilometers an hour on tires.
Yeah. There's only 4 points of contact between you and the road. And
right.
A lot of people forget that.
And in these tires is nothing but air. So there's a couple of things that's important about a tire, and we're going to talk about it today.
Definitely. The one thing that people seem to forget is that how important these things are to your safety, as you were saying, that this is the only point of contact between you and the road. Therefore, they need to be in mint condition. A lot of people think, oh, I need to worry about the oil and the engine and the water and that kind of thing. That's all fine, but remember to keep your tires in tip-top condition, and a lot of people don't know how to do that.
That's
how
true.
to look after them, when to replace them, how to replace them, what to replace them with. A lot of people just take it into a service center, and to be quite fair, they get ripped off by the tire guys because they are the experts and the person doesn't know anything. So they say, okay, you need this and this and this and this, and it comes to like 4,000, 5,000 dirhams for a set of 5 tires, which sometimes is not necessary.
And that is because consumers are not educated, the public's not educated on tires, tire maintenance, etc. So one of the great things about what the Al Habtoor Group has done is basically they've created their own service center.
Speedfit.
Speedfit. And here's what's great about it. They've actually done this in collaboration with Lulu Center.
Yeah.
Which means wherever there's a Lulu, there's going to be a Speedfit, and you just drive in, go to your groceries, change your tires, get your car serviced, and then once you're done, you just pick your car up and off you go.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really smart, and that was an announcement that they made at this press conference.
But it's not just tires. I mean, if you need your oil changed or something like that, you can drop your car in, and the consultation is free, so you don't pay for that, which is also good.
Yeah.
A lot of us people are scared to take their car in because they think they're going to have to pay for it. But this isn't the case with these guys. Drop it off free of charge. If there's nothing that needs to be done, you don't pay anything.
Yeah.
And then, as you said, the convenience of shopping, and while you're shopping, by the time you come out, your car's done.
Okay, but we want you to watch this video clip that would show you how to do a tire maintenance. It uses a coin, believe it or not. Check it out.
Tires wear with use. The more they wear, the more they lose traction. And bald tires are very unsafe to drive on, especially in wet road conditions. So how does one check tire tread depth? There's a simple penny test. Take the penny, insert into the groove, and if you can't see the top of Lincoln's head, then you still have usable tread remaining. If you can see the top of Lincoln's head, that means the tires are at 230 seconds and need replacement. Another indicator is marked on the sidewall of the tire that will show the location of the tread wear indicators. If the tire tread is flush with the indicator, that means the tires are also at 230 seconds and need replacement. Another technique is the quarter test. Insert head down. If Washington's head is not exposed, then there are still remaining usable tread. However, if the top of Washington's head becomes exposed, tire is about 430 seconds, and it might be a good idea to start thinking about replacing the tires. So there you have it. 2 simple tests that you can do with a change in your pocket.
So there you go. You got to see how to measure the quality of your tire. Now, one other thing that's quite important, Paul, is the information that comes on the side of a tire. And you know, there's a whole bunch of numbers and alphabets, and nobody really has a clue what they mean.
I have no idea.
So we've basically done the research and investigation for you, and here's what those numbers are. So you want to
Sure.
have a shot at this?
I mean, but coming to the numbers and the words on the side of your tire, a lot of it has to do with information that you need to know. For example, the speed at which the tire is capable of going, the maximum speed, the load rating. So if you've got an SUV and say you go boating a lot and you're carrying a lot of weight on your SUV on the back, you need to know this information as well as the diameter of the tire. That's quite obvious, the size of it, the radial size, the aspect ratio between the height and the width of the tire. A lot of people actually have tires on their cars that are too small for their cars, and they don't realize that. They actually need to have wider tires, and this is obviously something that experts need to advise them on. And also obviously things like pressure, how much air you can put into your tire.
Sure.
A lot of people don't know this. They just go and they just stick in the compressor and they just pump it up to whatever number was there previously, and that's not the case. You can either fill it up too much where it's too hard and you have the chance of your tire bursting, or too little where you're actually affecting the tear and wear and tear on the tire more, and you're actually using more fuel.
Well, it depends on the weather condition. I mean, if you're in 40 degrees, 50 degrees heat, you'll need less air. If you're in a rainy climate, you'll need tires that have more grooves, because it creates the stickiness, the friction with the tarmac. And it's all about seasons and knowing what you need to do with your tires. And again, we can't emphasize this enough. It's all about safety, your own safety, your passenger's safety, your family's safety. So don't take this subject lightly. Get educated, get the information that you need. It's all available on the web. Hopefully we'll start a mini series on eZeLiving.com on our Easy Drive channel, and we'll start talking about the subject matter, because it's
definitely
important. And if you look at the statistics from the police and the RTA, a lot of accidents happen on the road because of burst tires. And that just comes down to either negligence or lack of information. So get informed on tires. Do take a look at your tires. Make sure they're in tip-top shape, and hopefully we can follow up this conversation with more webisodes on eZeLiving.com. Again, please leave us your comments, your thoughts about this webisode. Let us know what you think about tire safety. If there's anything that we missed, we'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to tweet us, like us on our Facebook page, and stay engaged with us. Thanks for watching eZeLiving.com, where you can find anything and everything lifestyle.